So I wanted to make a video to basically explain why we are inevitable. All right. So you guys in Web3 and crypto bros and NFT bros believe that if a game or studio or a company or blockchain doesn't have hype, you guys think that it won't be anything if it's not seen by Bozo Stash, Bozo, Classy Bozo, and all these weird YouTubers that you guys follow. All of these failures as YouTubers, by the way, none of these guys are going to succeed in content creating, and they'll probably eventually pivot over to Web 2 eventually after what I'm about to talk about. So, what I'm going to do is talk about how Hidden Studios is inevitable, that you guys can't stop us. And there's nothing that you guys, because you guys hate us. We understand that. We love it, actually. And how we have set you guys up to where we will be the number one studio. And the partners that we have, which so far, the ones that we have chosen, we have picked, we have turned down a lot of people. We will show how with these guys, we will make these guys the leaders of the blockchain and leaders of the space where companies like Gala Games and stuff like that will be irrelevant as what they already are. Okay. So also I would like to give a big shout out to our old partner, Polygon Studios. And the reason why, well, Polygon Gaming now, that's what they call themselves. And the reason why, because they done put a chip on my shoulder. And I'm gonna explain why. Let's get into it. So you're probably going, well, we finally figured it out. This is why this guy hates us. Because Polygon Gaming or Studios or whatever they want to call themselves, labs, whatever they want to call themselves now. No, it's not what it is. When I first came, just give you origin stories of Seth, aka Thanos, aka Sephiroth. Think about it. It's the reason why I have that name. It's the reason why people have gotten the artwork of the Joker, and you see Sephiroth, and you see Thanos. I mean, Black Panther with the Thanos glove. There's a reason. Well, it's Infinity Gauntlet is not his glove, but you get the point. He's known for it. You get the point. There's a reason why I have artwork like this. It's because I'm known for that. If you don't believe me, check my track record. Ask a company called WebTalk. What happened when they went to oppose me? Ask what happened to I Am Academy. Ask them who Copy Investor is. When I called them out for being scammers and destroying people's lives, and I called them out, and what happened to them? I'm literally undefeatable. It doesn't matter how much money the company has. Multi-million-dollar company, billion-dollar company, average human being, broke-ass YouTuber. It does not matter what it is. And the reason why I'm undefeatable is normally because I have everything going for myself already. So I'm just not like a just regular guy just saying this stuff. No, I'm already successful. And what I say, I actually mean and I do. And I never would steer anybody wrong. But what do Polygon has to do with this? So when I first came here, going back to the origin stories, we are still in more origin stories, but just when I first came to the Web3 space, I didn't really understand the scams and the stuff that people on the Web 2 side or the traditional side was saying. I didn't get it because the reason was because I thought that the concept of Web 3, freedom, decentralization, trustless, and no one can control the government. Fuck the government. I'm all into that. I was a part of the corporate world. I seen from the back end what is happening to Americans and just everyday people. So when it comes to freedom and giving freedom away to people, I'm all for it. So I'm like, hey, okay, cool. So we're going to build a Web3 game and give decentralization and freedom to people, give it back to the everyday people, which our stance has never changed. Our whole stance is freedom, giving back to everyday people. I literally talk about it every day inside my community. So when I got in here, I met one guy. His name is Kurt. And he used to run Gamers. He was basically like the co-host. He was like hosting the spaces of Gamers. And by the way, games do not need to be on Spaces. If you realize any of the big games, they don't do Twitter Spaces. Twitter Spaces for gaming is fucking stupid, by the way. But I digress. The point is, when I met him on there, we was going on there and we was hearing some of the dumbest shit on there. And the coolest guy, I met some cool people, but the coolest person was Kurt. Because Kurt had the same vision that we had. So I would hear about golden bananas, bronze bananas, sleepy lions, all types of stupid ass animals. It was all types of animals. Every animal you can possibly think of, motherfuckers came up there to shill. And I just thought, I was like, what the fuck is this shit? What is Web3? Everything that I'm hearing is about, and all this shit is a scam. So I got to see it firsthand, and all this shit was a scam. Most people were literally coming up there saying, yeah, we were a rug, but we're doing it right this time. What the hell? So this is what I seen. And then I seen games, and I'm a gamer, so started becoming games and stuff like that. And I was becoming the co-host at this time. And I seen the games, and all these games that came up here was just garbage. I mean, every single game that came up here was fucking trash. And I just said, what is this? None of you, and I can just tell as a game developer myself that none of these games are being built by actual gamers and actual game developers. And like some people, this YouTubers, people, I mean, I'm talking about the people that go on YouTube and find out what they're doing and going on Fiverr and stuff like that. And the people on Fiverr, if you don't know, the people on Fiverr, they go on YouTube, and this is why it takes 30 days, because they go on YouTube and try to figure out how to do what you ask them to do. So what the hell is what I'm thinking? What is this? And then I started following people, and then my Twitter started to be just crypto stuff. And then I started seeing the thought process of crypto people. And I said, what the fuck is this? The people here don't act like human beings. And I said, these people are disgusting human beings. Everybody's scamming each other, pump and dumping. Everybody are very excited about Ponzi schemes. And it's weird when people be like, what's the Ponzi-nomics? When people are asking for Ponzi schemes. Then people was coming into our Discord wondering if we had Ponzi schemes attached to our game. And then would be upset that we didn't have Ponzi schemes attached to our games. Oh, you're building something legitimate here. We're out of here. We don't want to do with that. Which we was confused about that type of shit. Like, what the fuck is this? In the real world, Ponzi schemes are frowned upon. Scamming is not good, you guys. Pyramid schemes and shit is not good. But you guys love it here. What the fuck? I'm not a fan of normal people being hurt. Especially over some goofballs that in real life they are nobody. But they come onto Twitter and they act like they're somebody, and then you give these guys millions of dollars, they rug pull you and run away. And then they come back with another account and act like they're somebody. And all they did in life was to scam people. I'm not a fan of that. So we started talking with Polygon. Polygon loved what we were building. They seen what we was really building. And then we told them the vision. We're trying to get this space to be for gamers. Where gamers will come here and, see that this space is not just about scams and stuff like that. This is at that moment. Polygon was like, yeah, I love that vision and stuff like that. Yeah, we could definitely do it, whatever the case may be. And you guys got a game that you seem like you're building a real game. But Polygon didn't understand, they never said this to me directly, but when I start seeing them promote just garbage shit, and it's like garbage shit that was hyped up and everything stuff like that, says, because they kept saying we're gonna post you up and do these things like that, tell people we're working with you and stuff like that. They never would, and I was just like, why? But you post up all this garbage ass shit. Every single one of the games that Polygon had posted up, other than Dead Drop, was a scam. Every single one of them. Where are they now? Their biggest one, My Pet Hooligans. They just recently had their biggest player base was 4. Their all-time high is 13. So I was like, oh, you want artificial hype. So I told Polygon, I don't want to work with you anymore. I don't want to work with you anymore. It was no longer the spinning me around and just trying to make this thing where it's like, we're here for gaming. It's like that. I realized that Polygon isn't here for gaming. These guys are trying to make a quick flip off of one of these games. Hopefully one of these guys make it. So when it came to actually something that's logical and safe betting, which building an actual traditional game, they wanted nothing to do with that. Something that's actually going to succeed, they wanted nothing to do with that. They was just trying to get cash grabs to take as much money from the people, and this is what Polygon is about. This is why we no longer support Polygon. I know probably people from Polygon is going to be like, bag holders. You guys are going to be like, well, Polygon is great. Madigan, you're upset that they didn't post you. No, we just seen that it wasn't for the vision of gamers. Because when it comes to, something that's actual investor, which is practical, I'm going to make the practical decision and actually invest in the thing that we know that's going to succeed. Not of the hype that you have now. Because when you have the hype now, I can turn a quick profit. So when you guys don't, it's the pump and dump thing. I have morals. I will not do that with my community. We have multiple VCs access to fund us millions of dollars, turned it all down. Due to the fact that once a token be actually made, absolutely, the deal, I'm just not responding to anymore. And NFTs, it's told to be made. I don't need your money, that's number one. One guy was offering us $3 million. I can make that alone. 22 people. With 22 people, I made over $300,000. 22 people. So with 22 people, I made over $300,000. You think I need $3 million? I can make that my damn self with my community. I can raise that alone with my community, with 100 people. So 22 made me 300,000. The fuck you think 100 people will make me? We have more than 100 people, of course, but we have way more. We have almost 500 people, or 430 or something like that. Close to going to 500 though. We'll be way bigger than that in the next few months. We'll be way bigger than that when we start actually marketing our game. And by the way, we did this without marketing our game. Organic growth, word of mouth. By the way, all of our things is word of mouth, no marketing. So we did that. Or real people, by the way, not bots. Real people. Our Twitter, real people, not bots. So we did this with real, just organic. Didn't bot anything. And 22 people, over $300,000. Why the fuck would I take $3 million from somebody and then give you any type of control where you have to tell me what I can do? I don't need your money. I already have that already. So with that being said, I said absolutely no. So as time goes, I started talking to the content creators. They give me prices and stuff like that. I'm like, I look at the numbers on YouTube. I'm like, you're not even worth $1. Why the fuck would I pay you? I have an actual game. Why the fuck would I pay you? You should be wanting to talk about what the hell I'm developing here. Oh, I started realizing that these guys aren't for gaming. I started getting, well, we got bills to pay. Well, that's fine. You don't even have to talk about the game. Let's talk about games. Not even talk about us. Let's talk about games. Why do you guys all that? See, just pumping, dumping, and talk about tokens and shit like that. And this is the conversation that came. And we got this from a game. We got to have a good economy and stuff like that. And I'm like, well, I'm willing to show you an actual real good economy, but you just care about pump and dumps. I'm trying to show you something that actually works. But you just care about pump and dumps. Then that just said you have no morals. None of you guys have integrity. I said, no, I will not pay any of you. I will never pay any one of you Web3 clowns. That was what I said. I will never pay any of you fucking guys. Because I do not give a fuck. And if I see any of you guys, and I'm still saying this too, by the way, the only person that can say anything about us, like, talk about, hey, you guys, this game is the shit, whatever the case may be, is Bryson. Everyone else is getting a copyright strike. I see our game, you guys are trying to fucking pump and dump whatever the fuck with our shit, I'm copyright striking you. I do not want no Web3 creator talking about our game. Unless it's Bryson. So, no tier list, no putting us up here, whatever the case may be, no. You getting copyright strike. So, going to that, I said that to these guys. And this is the origin story. Once I started seeing the way this space really is, it's literally have no morals. It's literally about everyone about themselves. There's no wag me, no everyone's gonna make it. None of that type of shit like that. Everything is fake. No one cares about community. No one cares about each other. Everyone wants to hurt people. All that type of shit like that. Once I seen this thing, I said, fuck this space. This space is garbage. These are terrible human beings. And I want this space to be about gamers because I thought this was Web3 gaming. So I thought this was supposed to be about gaming, but there's no gamers here. So I said, who the fuck is these posers? People are literally going out and buying all types of shit like this. And I got way more shit than this. But the point is, they're doing all this shit to fit in to be a person like me when I really lived this shit. Back in the days, being a gamer was not cool. Back in the days, if you have any type of nerdy shit going on, that shit was not cool. And now you bozos want to be us. That shit is crazy. And then I still see some people that when I get into it with them, they still try to throw shots at being a gamer. So how the hell are you going to Web3 gaming is going to be the future, but then go, well, people don't got time to play video games all day and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Well, what the fuck are you talking about? So my goal, and which you guys can't do nothing about, is to get this space actually for real gamers. Literally remove Thanos snap all you bozos out of here. Because it's funny that every single time that you motherfuckers is a part of something, it literally gets destroyed. And I recommend in every blockchain I partner with, I'm going to make sure they understand if you want to succeed, you want to stop promoting to these garbage ass people because they're like the Zerg. Everything they touch literally goes to shit. The only reason all these other networks is successful is because they're stealing money from the Zerg. Gala Games, Rona Network, Matic. They're stealing money from the Zerg. But eventually, you guys will bleed out. So when you guys bleed out, Gala Games, Polygon, Rona can't connect with gamers. So what do you think that's going to happen? So what do you think going to happen after that? So after you guys die out, because you guys are literally zombies that eventually will starve out. After you guys starve out, what happens to Polygon, Gala Games, and Rona Network? What happens? They will die. Because they can't connect to the gamers because they spent so much time shilling garbage. They didn't shill anything real. They shilled garbage. Every game on Gala Games is garbage. Immutable X. Everything is garbage on these games. Everything, literally on these platforms, everything is garbage. Now, there's not one thing that's good on any of these fucking platforms. There's not one game that's good on any of these platforms. They literally have nobody that's a gamer that's telling them, yo, this shit is trash. And then you got the content creators that's shilling garbage and garbage and garbage. And then the people, as us gamers, we're seeing people just like, this space is never going to get it right. They have no game over there. There's not one thing that's good over there. Because the content creators is oversaturating you guys with garbage. So why would the gamers want to come over there? So with the people that we partner with, we will make sure that they don't go that route. I understand that you want people to you want to follow some hype, whatever you want that at the moment. But trust me, it'll be way more profitable if you get the gamers on your fucking side. That's to all the blockchains that we partner with. I'm gonna talk to all of them about that. You will want the gamers on your side, not these fucking gambling addicts. They're gonna run out of money. They're gonna run out of money soon. And they're gonna stop believing. They're gonna want token go up and all that. They're gonna want all that stupid shit. And they come with headaches. They literally come with headaches. Everybody's complaining on their side. No one's complaining on our side because we actually doing what we're supposed to do. No one's complaining. I mean, everybody's complaining on that side because token will go up and all that type of shit like that. We doing everything we're supposed to do. All these guys want us to do is develop a video game. All these guys over here want us to do, they don't give a fuck about the video games you develop, and they want your token to go out. Literally, My Pet Hooligans, a Discord mod. In the My Pet Hooligans, you guys need to fire the environment designer because he literally was on the spaces. Him and the Discord mod is like the Discord mod. His name on Twitter is like Electricity or some shit like that. These guys both said they do not care about the game. They only care about what the Discord mod said. He only care about the money. The environment dude said he care about his bags, which is the same exact thing the other guy said. Exact same shit, just in different ways. So, how aren't you guys gonna stop us? There are way more gamers. There's more. Baldur's Gate, CS:GO, name the game, fucking League of Legends, anything has more people, a bigger player base than the whole motherfucking crypto Web3 industry put together. One game, and the traditional space has more of a player base. I mean, more of a the player base is more populated than the whole space of fucking Web3. So if you don't think that it's more of us than you guys are ridiculous. You guys need to stop playing. We're inevitable. My goal is inevitable. I'm literally talking to the indie devs, and they said, Seth, once you show that you can do it, once you guys get like the blockchains and stuff like that on board for us, we will come in. We already can tell the gamers we're built. We already have the trust of the gamers already. We are everything that you guys want to be. You guys want to be us. Oh, when the gamers come and when we go mass adoption and shit like that, we already have that. We are the people y'all need. But y'all, I see Kagi and shit like that talk shit about us. So the Web2 devs, you know, they don't care about us and stuff like that. No, we don't. We care about the gamers because you guys don't care about us. The games. You don't care about our games. The gamers do. Why the fuck we want to sit here and cater to you guys? Get your asses up out here. I see some of you Discord, not Discord, you little Web3 content creators. I see y'all dissing us. Oh, the traditional game devs. They don't know anything about Web3. It ain't truly Web3 because they want to build games. It's not all about the games. It should be about money too. Cassie Crypto and all these bozos were saying this type of stuff. I see everything y'all say. Oh, no. It's about gaming and bringing an experience to people and making them have a good time to actually make sure your IP and brand lasts. So for like Lives of P, they will have a part 2 due to the fact that the gamers will support it. There's no way in hell that any of these games that you guys are creating in Web3 will ever have any sequel or any type of thing like that. So, you guys have no way of stopping us. There's nothing y'all can do. Oh, we won't talk about your game. You haven't talked about us now. We're still more successful than all of you. Isn't that funny? The game that doesn't market itself, whatever the case may be, have a player base bigger than the whole damn majority of the games in your space. I'm talking about the big games, your big games, my hooligans and stuff like that. We have a bigger player base than you guys. Smaller community, and we have a bigger place to play. How the fuck did y'all let that happen? How did y'all let that happen? Alluvium, all you guys. We have a bigger player base than all of you guys. How did y'all let that happen? And we're in early development, by the way. Early development have a bigger player base than you. Yeah, but you guys think that games got to be finished and stuff like that. Games have to be finished. You can't stop us. Once we do what we got to do, show the indie devs that it's possible for them to actually build here and win. And this is where we don't have to sell our souls to publishers and VCs and stuff like that, where we can create a good game and don't have to worry about filling it with microtransactions and shit like that because we have a community that will support us. There's no way in hell that you guys have a chance against us. I'm inevitable. Just want you to know. Again, like I said earlier, check my rap sheet. Go ask I Am Academy. Go ask Christopher Terry who I am. There's a reason why you Web3 content creators here, you walk on eggshells and come to me. You talk crazy to everybody else. When you come talk to me, you yes sir me. There's a reason why that is. There's a reason why when people get around me, they act on their best behavior. Because I don't play no games. And I'm not going to play no games with you guys. The only games I'm trying to play is good ones. So, this space will only be a space soon for gamers, indie devs, and blockchains that stand for gamers to actually profit from. It will not be for scammers, VCs, and bozos that just trying to just buy something and try to flip it high. Flippers, I guess you want to call it. I don't fucking know. All you guys are terrible. Every single one of you are terrible. Terrible people. I wanted to make this video. I want to shout out to companies like Scale, Phantasma. Yeah, that's unfortunately there's only 2 people I can shout out. 2 companies that I see that's actually for gamers. Hopefully Binance show me something different. But right now, only people that I can say that's actually for gamers is Scale and Phantasma. Big things are coming soon. The gaming space will change on both sides, not just Web3. Gaming will change. We will get our childhoods back, if you know what I mean. With that being said, I'm out of here.